They call you Biba here. That means
Good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah.
So are you a good girl?
Yeah, I am.
About the constituency, a lot of things you've done. I noticed also you've also built a lot of dharamshalas and gyms. Why gyms? That's
No, see, one is due to this drug addiction and all, we've tried in a big way to promote sports. So like Sukhbir has revived kabaddi. That has become like every village has a kabaddi team and all now, you know. So this has just been revived in the last 3 years, where it's more like an Olympic where international teams of men and women are coming. So it's become a big thing. So one thing was kabaddi, the next thing was to give them something to do in the villages, because what's happening is that when they've got nothing to do, that's when they get towards drugs. So giving them gyms, so that diverting them towards sports and towards health rather than these wrong things. So gyms we've provided in every village. Dharamshala is more because, you know, the poor people, they can't afford marriage palaces, even if it's for a bhog or for a wedding or even for a rok or any of the small functions. So this is the only common place where they can all congregate. I have given for everything, right, from drinking water pipes to irrigation pipes.
I mean, cancer was a big problem here because of, I think, the water.
Yeah, water contamination was a big issue. And that's what I tell people, that 5 years ago, every village I'd go, the first thing they'd ask for, these RO systems, these reverse osmosis system that we had started. That was the first thing they'd ask for. And I'm glad to say that every village we've put into, there's nobody who asked for that. And after the RO system, the next things were water works. So we've put up, I think, something like over 500 water works where, you know, clean drinking water is given not just to drink, but even otherwise water for other purposes. I can happily say that probably what has not been done in 60 years, we've managed to do in these 5 years, because I've done every village probably 4 times over.
Good election slogan to take. But, you know, you're a convent educator, am I right? If I mean, this is not how you went to school, clearly.
No.
How did you now get into this?
I think head covered is more like, as you'll see in the villages here, most women keep their head covered. It's a sign of respect for your elders. So being the Badal Bahu, I'm like a Bahu of this area, you know, and daughter-in-laws all cover their head. So that's how I decided to cover my head, because that's the tradition here. The only thing what I didn't do was go to Delhi and uncover my head, because I don't like having dual personalities. I am what I am, and I'm the same for everyone. So even though in Delhi they tell me, how are you so regressive with such outdated things, I felt that it's a sign of respect. And if that's the tradition in my state, if I do it for my people, I don't want them to be seeing another avatar. You know, yeah.
And finally, about your kids, how are they reacting? Both parents in politics.
I know, it's been really
Both parents
tough.
With very little time for them.
I think the kids have sacrificed the maximum, if I can say so. But with the grace of God, over time, the resentment of not having a parent around has changed to somewhat extent to pride for what the parents are doing. And I hope they'll be canvassing for me as well in their own little way if they get time off school and college. And they're very supportive. So my kids are very happy with my social agenda. And through the social agenda, they've learned a lot of what I'm doing, how that gave me the platform to do more for women. You know, like I go to the villages, I call the women and address their issues, which they say no one's ever called us even. And even if we've had something to say, we've never been able to come to a function or even get close to a leader. So I made it a point to call the women, and you'll notice in all my functions, the women are there in a huge number. And I think my lead of getting the highest margin in Punjab, I credit it to the women in my constituency.
Women power, finally.
Finally, I think, you know, they make up half the sky, they're half the population, and none of the issues get addressed. And look at the state of women. I mean, if you look at the crime against women and the issues, why should they not be addressed equally? I mean,
You've
why
got
should
women in the Punjab police also, right?
Yeah, this is the first time that after I came into politics, that my husband being the Home Minister, I told him to recruit women in the police department, 3,200 police women. There have been all women police centers, about 6-8 of them made, so that a woman can at least go and tell her problems. She don't have to go tell that she's, you know, whether she's been raped or assaulted to a man. Every woman hesitates doing that. So police constables in every police station, all women police stations, 181 helpline. And in my own constituency, we started this WASP where on the motorcycles and the scooties, these all women teams who stand outside colleges, outside schools and hospitals, so that, you know, this thing of eve teasing or anything, they can immediately take action. So we've done whatever in one's own small way that you could think of making the environment more friendly for the women folk. And I think that's the difference when a woman comes in front, and that's why more women need to come into the parliament.
Are your children going to come? Is your daughter planning to join politics?
My older one's taken up political science, but she wants to be more in framing policies, which I think is very important, and that's what's lacking. We're enough people on the ground. We need people who do the big planning now.
So she'll be a...
So yeah, she's taken up political science, but she doesn't want to fight elections. But nor did I. So I don't know what destiny has in store. The others are still too young. They're in school. It's their own decision.
Okay. Finally, you know, BJP has always been speaking against dynasty, but here in the Akali Dal, we see a lot of dynasty. Is that a problem with your allies? How do you...
No, I think not a problem. Our alliance is based on a common minimum program.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and we're going to keep tracking you on your campaign.
Thank you.
We wish you all the best.
Thanks.
Well, that was Harsimrat Kaur Badal at her candid best. We leave her now as she rushes off to keep another date with the constituency. But from us in Bhatinda, it's goodbye for now. Thank you for watching Cover Story, and we'll see you again same time next week.